And welcome back to Who Will Win. Today's Who Will Win comes to us from Frankie D, who asked the question, who won the fight, Thor or Thor? Thor! Thank you. Goodbye. This, first of all, this isn't copyrighted, and this is straight from, well, I mean, it might be technically. This comes straight from a comic. I'm not stealing anyone's art. These guys have fought on a couple occasions. But let's be real here. I mean, are you trying to imply that if Captain America suddenly has Mjolnir, maybe he'd beat Thor? Hypothetically, but just because he's wielding Mjolnir doesn't make him Thor. He's not Asgardian. Yeah, because this is one of those questions that does get brought up a lot. I mean, Captain America is righteous. He is a super soldier. He can go toe-to-toe and, all that with anyone. Truthfully, he can't. In fact, he can't really go toe-to-toe with a lot of superhuman beings. He can hold his own in some regards, but when you really break it down physically, he's no match for a lot of guys. He's barely superhuman as it is. He's peak human, but that's barely superhuman. Thor is Asgardian. He is pretty much second only to Odin. Even in some circumstances, he surpasses Odin. Then you factor in whether he's wielding Stormbreaker, Mjolnir. What's the name of the sword or the axe? It was an axe. With a V. Vandenberg or something like that. I can't remember the name of the axe, but Asgardian weaponry, basically. Yeah, he's strong enough to go toe-to-toe with the likes of the Hulk, with the likes of the Sentry. These are individuals that Cap cannot contend with. Not to say Cap's not doesn't have the stones, essentially, to challenge Thor. This happened for a reason. He has gone up and tried to stop Thor himself. But almost always, Thor either wins or the fight's stopped. You'd have to be very unique circumstances that would let Captain America actually legitimately beat Thor in a fight. Thor would have to be massively depowered. Cap would have to have a weapon that wouldn't just be on par with like a Mjolnir or Stormbreaker. It'd have to surpass it in order to bypass the fact that he still has the durability of a mortal. And Thor in these fights isn't really trying to kill him. He's trying to, just hold him off and stop him. I mean, these two meet in combat several times, and it just never goes well. If they met in a fight, Cap would try to stop him. No attack Cap would dish out would frankly do much, if anything, save for maybe shield mildly annoying Thor. And Thor eventually would just bring down lightning or whatever and just either kill him or stun him. Or he just move so fast and just knock the hell out of him. So, unfortunately, this is one of those fights that's... Because you also didn't specify what versions we're talking about here. If I'm looking at the general composition of the characters, then it's a no-brainer. Even if we're looking at, let's just hypothetically say, the MCU versions of these characters. Yes, Thor and Cap had a brief confrontation in Avengers. It was mostly a fight between Thor and Iron Man. Cap kind of came in. He put the hammer down on the shield. You want me to put the hammer down? Brings it down. There's that ricochet effect because it's vibranium versus Uru metal. But it still ultimately, Thor got immediately back up from that. If that fight had actually been a fight, because Cap couldn't even handle Loki. Cap could keep Loki occupied for a little bit, but he wasn't doing any legitimate damage to Loki. Even him punching him in the face, he just punches it and Loki just looks right back. And Loki is nowhere near as physically powerful as Thor is. So, that is just the indicator that ultimately, even if he gave him Mjolnir, he would not be able to beat Thor. He just wouldn't. Because if you're giving him Mjolnir, you can't just take Mjolnir, just leave Thor without a weapon. And even if you did, Thor's durability is way more than Cap's durability. So even he could take a solid amount of hits from Mjolnir and keep going, whereas Cap can't do that. So all Thor has to really do is get in close, stop the shot, grab his fist, basically, and then just deck Cap and knock him clean out. Even if that doesn't put him down permanently, even if that doesn't actually knock him out, he'll still be feeling it, reeling to get up, and then, Thor just kills him. Or, leaves him there. Yeah, it's Thor. Unfortunately, it's Thor no matter which way you splice it, in my opinion. But what do you think? You think Thor or you think Captain America? Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. That's essentially the end of the week of What If, the week of Who Would Win. I mean, I do have my normal Who Would Win tomorrow as well, and on Friday, so technically it's not the end of it, but it's the end of Who Would Win week right now. And then it's just the usual week next week. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I got one more video to do. I might even do one more later tonight, just because it's my day off. Finally got to sleep in. It feels so good to sleep in again. Feeling a lot better than how I was earlier in the week. I was having a bad week physically. Like, I was tired, dehydration, just because of how hot it was. It was affecting my body in some ways I didn't like. Finally getting hydration, eating enough, sleep, rest, all that. I feel much better now. So yeah. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll be back with another video in a little bit. Later.